Alright, welcome on in everyone to another episode of First CSP, a channel dedicated to bringing you the first council shoulder patch issued from each council in Scouting America, both past and present. And today we're going to take a look at California Inland Empire 45. This council was originally formed in 1972 as the merger of Arrowhead Area and Riverside County councils. We've got a couple of patches to take a look at today, starting with two examples of the T1 here on the patch table, with its yellow border, red background, yellow fleur-de-lis, and notably straight sides. So the shape here is going to be one of the deciding factors to identify a T1 for California Inland Empire. You can see we actually have two different production runs of this patch, as is the case with most of the California councils. They are so large, they have large service areas, and so usually we're going to have a couple of production runs of a particular issue. Here we have a darker red twill up towards the top. We get a lighter red twill towards the bottom. This one has a little bit of a thread run on the fleur-de-lis on the bottom, and you can see slight differences. The text looks a little taller in the second example there. Both of these are going to be gauze cloth backed. You can see kind of an updated production style on the lower one. But both of these would just be T1s. There was not ever any variation within the first issue recorded either in newer or older collecting guides. From this one, they moved to the T2, and the T2 essentially took this straight side and moved to the more traditional CSP shape that we're used to seeing. There were a variety of variations that this was divided into, and I think that's primarily because they were just different production runs. So starting off, we have a T2A. The T2A has its yellow border, red background, dark yellow fleur-de-lis, standard shape. This one specifically denoted by having a dark yellow fleur-de-lis, whereas many of the subsequent T2B, C, both have gold fleur-de-lis, and then the D has a yellow fleur-de-lis. So we're looking at just variations in color. This one happens to be a clear plastic bag for the T2A. So again, that one has the dark yellow fleur-de-lis. Then we move to the T2B, which has a gold fleur-de-lis. Both of these are listed as having yellow borders, and we can see a bit difference. This obviously looks more yellow. This does look more gold. This one happens to be a gauze cloth back on the T2B there. Move this one up. Then we get to the T2C, I believe. The T2C also has a gold fleur-de-lis, but now is listed as having a golden border, whereas this one is listed as more yellow. We do see a difference in the colors there. I do believe this one is a T2C. All of these are very slight variations. None of them really would be confused with the first issue, but just trying to take a look at kind of many of these. And then the T2D was listed as having slightly pinkish letters. Again, no guarantees that I have all of these exactly correct with the sub-variations of T2s. And again, our primary concern on this channel is the first issues. None of these with their traditional shape are quite going to be confused with the original T1s, which have those straight sides. But we had them here. They do look very similar. They are the same design, just a slightly different shape. So we thought we'd be able to bring them to you on the channel today. So those are the first issues for California Inland Empire. We saw a couple of variations or production runs of the T1, and then several T2s as well. And then after that, they moved to the TA3, which was a desert scene, different design. So it was really only the T1s and T2s that came through with these red backgrounds and the state of California there. Hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of First CSP. We are back every single day with brand new episodes. We hope to see you back here tomorrow for the next episode. I want to thank you all for tuning in, making us a small part of your day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share the videos if you haven't ever before. That really helps us grow the channel. We're enjoying bringing additional viewers into the community so we can share these great pieces of scouting history. With that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.